is the case with the Lacedaemonians, such women are scarcely half happy. The parts of wealth, however, are money, a great quantity of land, and the possession of farms ; and besides these, furniture, cattle, and slaves, which are remarkable for their multitude, magnitude, and beauty. All these possessions likewise ought to be secure, free, and useful. But those are more useful which are profitable ; those are free which are subservient to enjoyment. I call those profitable which yield a revenue ; and those consist in enjoyment, in which nothing is esteemable besides the use. But the definition of security, indeed, is for a man to possess what he has in such a place and in such a manner, that the use of it may be in his power, and so that it may be his own property or not, when it is in his power to alienate it. But I call alienation giving and selling. In short, riches consist more in the use than in possession ; for the energy and the use of things of this kind are riches. Renown is to be esteemed by all worthy persons, or it is the possession of a thing of such a kind as is desired by all men, or which many, or good, or wise men desire. But honour is an indication of beneficent renown. And those indeed who have benefited others are justly and especially honoured ; though he likewise is honoured who is able to benefit. But beneficence is that which either pertains to safety, and such things as are the causes of existence, or to wealth, or to some other of those goods, the possession of which is not easy ; and this either entirely, or in this place, or at a certain time. For many persons obtain honour from things which appear to be small ; but the modes and the occasions are the causes of it. The parts of honour, however, are sacrifices, eulogies in prose and verse, rewards, sacred groves, precedency in sitting, sepulchres, statues, and public salaries. Barbaric honours, such as adoration by inclining the body, giving place, and gifts which are universally valued. For a gift is the donation of possession and an indication of honour. Hence the ambitious and the avaricious are desirous of gifts, since gifts contain in themselves what each of these require. For possession is that which the avaricious desires, and is also attended with honour, after which the ambitious aspire. But the virtue of the body is health, and this in such a way as to render those who use the body free from disease. For many persons are healthy, as Herodicus is said to be, and yet no one will proclaim them to be happy on account of health, because, like Herodicus, they abstain from all, or the greater part of human concerns. With respect to beauty it is different in every age. The beauty therefore of a young man is to have a body useful for the endurance of labour, viz. For the course and for violent action, and which is also pleasing to the view. Hence, those that contend in the 5 games are most beautiful, because they are naturally adapted both to violent action and celerity. But the beauty of him who is in the acme of life, is to be capable of warlike labours, and to be terribly pleasing to the view. And the beauty of an old man is to have a body sufficiently adapted to necessary labours, but without pain, because he has none of those diseases with which old age is defiled. Strength also is the power by which a man moves another thing as he pleases ; and it is necessary to move another thing, either by drawing, or impelling, or lifting, or compressing, or crushing, so that he who is strong in all, or in some of these. But the virtue of magnitude is to excel the multitude in length, depth, and breadth, so that the motions of the body may not be rendered slow by this excess of magnitude. And the agonistic virtue of the body is composed from magnitude, strength, and celerity. For he who is swift is strong ; since he who is able to hurl forth his legs in a certain respect, and to move them with celerity, and to a great distance, is a racer. But he who can grapple and hold fast is a wrestler. He who can drive another person away by a blow is a pugilist. And he who can do both these is a pancratiast. But he who excels in all these is a pentathlon, or skilled in the 5 games. A good old age also is when age slowly approaches unattended with pain. For neither has a man a good old age if he becomes rapidly old, nor if he becomes old with difficulty, but attended with pain. A good old age, however, consists from the virtues of the body, and from the goods of fortune. For an old age, which is neither free from disease nor strong, will not be impassive to maladies, and will not be unattended with pain, or possess longevity, nor can it be permanent without the goods of fortune. There is, however, another certain power of living long separate from strength and health. For many live long without the virtues of the body, but an accurate discussion of these things is of no use at present. But what the friendship of many and worthy persons is, will not be immanifest from the definition of a friend. A friend, therefore, is one who performs those things for the sake of his friend which he thinks will be beneficial to him. And he who has many such, has many friends. But he with whom such men are worthy persons, has worthy friends. Moreover, prosperity consists in those goods of which fortune is the cause that either all, or most, or the greatest of these befall us. But fortune is the cause of some things, indeed, of which the arts are the cause, and likewise of many and inartificial things ; as for instance, such as those of which nature is the cause. Sometimes, however, it happens that these are preternatural ; for art, indeed, is the cause of health, but nature of beauty and magnitude. And in short, those goods are from fortune which are attended with envy. Fortune also is the cause of those goods which are contrary to reason ; as when all the rest of the brothers are deformed, and one alone is beautiful ; or when all the rest did not see the treasure, and one alone discovered it ; or when the next person happens to be pierced with an arrow, but this man escapes ; or when only one person did not come to a place where others were accustomed to come, but others who only came to it at that time were destroyed. For all such circumstances appear to be the effect of good fortune. With respect to virtue, however, because it is a topic most adapted to applause, we shall then discuss it when we speak concerning praise. And thus we have shown what ought to be our aim in persuading or dissuading, whether in reference to things present or future ; for persuasion is contrary to dissuasion. End of chapter 5 of book 1. Recording in memory of Mitchell Edwards.